Hello, Daddy folks. It is Diecast Buffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR 06. We're going to take a week off and we're going to head out to the Lone Star State for the O'Reilly 300. Let's take a couple looks at everything else going on in the Nextel Cup Series. Wheeling Modifieds, trucks. I tell you what, the truck series has really changed. Like, the difference between, like, the regulars in 05 through 2008 in this playthrough to the 2009 season, I mean, it's like taking a box of cereal and it's all settled at the bottom and then just turning it upside down and it all goes to the top. Like, that's literally what happened. It is crazy. Let's see who wins it. Jimmy Johnson gonna win at Phoenix. Interesting enough. Alrighty, folks, here we go. So we qualified third, and naturally the Cup leeches are out and about, even though they're literally racing Phoenix this day. Technically, they would actually be racing Phoenix after this because it was the night race at Phoenix. So they're going to fly out to the desert. Kyle Busch and Tony Stewart qualified 1-2, and they're already pulling away from the field. I don't see much Roush Gutierrez around here. I think Kenseth's 2 rows back, but definitely a sea of Monte Carlos as the car is going to get tight entering turn 3. Bowyer's on the bottom. We got to give him room. Tight off the corner. Holy moly. Bowyer, please just pass me or just let me go. Holy moly. This is bad. Yep. That's bad. Keep it on the bottom. Sorry, Bowyer. That is 100% my fault. It's just, it's so tight through that front stretch. You're trying to run the bottom, or you're trying to be aware of the bottom. You're trying not to run too high so you don't hit the wall, and you just misjudge it, and pretty much goes around. So, 100% my fault. Yeah, one car flipped. That's never good. And this is going to spice it up a little bit, I guess. So naturally, we're not going to be able to pit and make it on fuel. So we're going to have to just lug it out. Kyle Busch out front. Tony Stewart actually third. So J.J. Yaley must have passed him. And Bowyer's going to be very unhappy. And he's got some damage, so he's going to be a little bit slower than us, I hope. I love Bowyer, but man, that was I really should have just gave him more room. But it's so difficult because if you misjudge just a little bit while you're on the outside to the car on the inside, it just around she goes. Look at that, J.J. Yaley underneath Kyle Busch. Trying to make that run. Looks like you'll get him. And a little help from Tony Stewart, the aerodynamical push. This track's fast, man. I love this place. This is the OG Texas Motor Speedway. Even Stewart was thinking 3 wide in the apex. And Earnhardt Jr., I mean, this guy has not been very consistent in the Busch Series. You know, I think he has like only 1 win in this entire playthrough in the Busch Series. At least that I can remember. So, he's doing pretty good. A sea of Monte Carlos. Oh, J.J. Yaley in the fence. That is not good. And into the fence again. That's going to put damage on the nose. I'm not sure how egregious it is. I forget what button it is to change the camera. It's not that button. That's the extra brake button. No, don't do that. I'm not trying to wreck J.J. Yaley, I promise. He's a champion. I got to respect him. We had a great battle last year, but that outside wall, man, that could have been really bad if we got turned around in front of traffic. Kyle Busch cooking on Tony Stewart, and in all reality, I could care less what the 5 and the 33 do because they're not going for the championship. Stewart's 30th something in points. Kyle Busch is going to miss like 8 races in the summertime. So my point is, I could care less what they do. I just want to be ahead of J.J. Yaley, and Earnhardt in this playthrough is just not consistent. He is full time, but he's just not consistent enough in that car for whatever reason. Whew. It's just that the exit of the front stretch where the cars, like, they meet in the middle. If you're not fully aware of where your bumper is and where their bumper is, just lift, right? If you are not sure, just lift. It saves you the trouble of making contact and causing a huge wreck. We're actually helping the 81 car move. And you can tell the difference in the style of racing here. It is a little similar to Atlanta, but it feels like a little bit more freer. Like the cars are easy to move around, and you can notice how like it's getting more spread out. Yes, some cars pitted, but it doesn't feel exactly like Atlanta, but it does feel a little bit similar to it. I think Kyle Busch is pitting here. It's halfway here at Texas Motor Speedway. I don't want to get crashed here, so we got to watch out. Can't pit, can't pit. Yeah, Earnhardt's behind us. I couldn't dive down there, so another round of poker, as I used to say whenever played NASCAR 09 on the PS2 back in 2008, Christmas time. Another round of poker, staying out for another round here. And can we get around this 33 car? That would be great for those bonus points, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Now, I don't know what the 81's doing, so we got to be mindful. What is the 33 going to do? He's pitting. Don't run him over. Don't run him over. Okay, everyone's pitting there. Cool, 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 cool. Don't hit me. Oh, no, no. That was bad. I'm so sorry, Tony Stewart. That might bring out a caution. We ran into him on pit road last race at Bristol, and we just had a miscommunication there. 100% my fault. Now we got damage on the nose. Stewart is not happy with us at all, and that might bring out a caution because everything sounds really slow. The game audio, I don't know if that's just pit road audio or if that's the racetrack audio, but everyone sounds slow. I don't know if we're under caution or not. We are. Dang it. Sorry, Stewart. This could really burn us here. Yeah, just he couldn't get it wound up, and he's going to make a beeline to through the infield, and yeah, the caution happened there, so we shouldn't be a lap down, I don't think, because we were already in the pit road scoring sequence, and the leaders did not go by because we were the leader, so we might be okay. I imagine the 33 car is going to pit here because he hasn't got any petrol, which should make us the race leader. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes the rules are a little bit wonky, jaw. There we go. Cool. So, wasn't trying to dump Tony Stewart there. And that's just not a good look. But you know what? It is what it is. Right? You get on pit road, you got 3 fast cars, you're all jockeying for position. I should have done a much better job. So I'll take the responsibility for that. Don't let Kyle Busch get clean air. J.J. Yeley back in the fence a little bit. That 5 car, if he gets clean air, watch out. He is one tough cat, as we're going to just avoid the apron from spinning out. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. No, 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 no. Whew. Look, I'd rather give up a spot by lifting in the apex than spin out in that white line and destroy my race car. I'd rather live to fight another lap or so. So we got Mr. Rowdy Busch right here in front of us, but now we got to find a way to get around him. Easier said than done, brother. Man, that's the trouble here at Texas, is you know that leader's going to block you, and he's going to try to entice you to run that white line. And if you do so, it's pretty much death, because your car will spin out, and then J.J. Yeley is going to... It's going to be the... What is it? The Ryan Newman... Brad Keselowski 2009 Talladega incident where he hit Brad hit Edwards, and Edwards clipped Newman's car and flew into the catch fence or whatever. At least I think it was Newman. Alright, so we got to find a way to get around this 5 car, because it is much tougher to pass in NASCAR 06 than it is in NASCAR Thunder 04. So I'm going to set him up here, but it's not a guarantee. They're going to get some momentum off this corner. So we gotta clear him fast. Is he clear? Is he clear? Is he clear? No, no, too close to call there. Too close. Tight in the middle. We're clear now, but we gotta make sure we exit the corner safely. They're gonna get a little momentum. All right, now we're good. Okay, lead lap. I'll take it. So we got those 5 bonus points. If we can just hold on to this will be our first career win at Texas Motor Speedway, which is our hometown track. But the number one thing I want to do here is don't make a mistake. Stay above that white line. Like, stay in the middle groove. I don't care if I'm giving up 1/10 of a second per lap, not running the sharpest apex. I do not want to spin out and lose this race. Let's get a Roush Couture update. So Kenseth looks like he's about top 10. Edwards, oh no. He's like mid-pack Jack. I don't want to see Edwards struggle, but we're racing for a championship. He's 58 points behind me. Everyone else is over 200 points away. So it's like you want him to do good, but at the same time, it hurts you. So what do you do? White flag here in the Lone Star State. If we don't make a mistake, we should be good to go. Just be very conservative. Run that middle groove, right? Run the middle groove. Lift a little bit on corner exit so you don't get tight and hit the wall. Just be very, 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 very careful of that white line. That's the #1 way to lose a race at a 1.5 mile. Keep it conservative in the middle. Easy off the corner. And that's going to be our 3rd win of the season and our 1st at Texas Motor Speedway. How about that? That is probably our biggest win of the playthrough, to be honest with you. Because like I would dream of winning at a place like this. That is pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. And this is technically a sponsor event because we have O'Reilly on the car. And this is the O'Reilly 300. And they sponsor the fall race here too. This is pretty cool. Burn it down, baby. I won't tear up the infield because we're just a Busch race. It's not really popular for the Busch guys to tear up the infield because usually they reserve that for the Cup Series. Usually they have like 6 months before they come back here or something. But yeah, great win, man. Burning it down, extending the points lead. It was a great race, though, with Kyle Busch. Good, clean fun. We had 2 cautions. It was 2 mistakes by me. But fortunately, we rebounded. And, hey, Kenseth got top 5. That's pretty good. Edwards rebounded to, well, rut row. He started 39th and finished 32nd. So they just clearly didn't have the car to go. That was a fun race, man. That was fun. That was a good race. And Victory Lane. Look at that. That's so cool. Edwards won Bristol, and we went to Victory Lane with him. And then we went Texas, and oh, crap. Who is that? Uh-oh. And then Edwards went to Victory Lane with us at Texas, and now he's defending us from whoever that is. Edwards is literally the GOAT teammate. That was fun. I have no idea who the driver is, so we're just going to apologize. If it was Tony Stewart, I would naturally apologize because I'm a big fan of Tony Stewart. But if it was Bilbo Baggins and he dumped me on the racetrack, I ain't apologizing. So with Edwards finishing 32nd, we're going to gain about 130-ish points. So perfect day at Texas. And again, you look at all these other drivers. Kyle Busch, yeah, he's 4th in points. He can win every race, but he's going to miss like 8 races this season, so he's out of the running. There's just no other big threat. I mean, it really looks like Roush is going to settle the championship amongst themselves, and interesting times. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Diecast Buffet, signing off.